at the end of my tether. I was desperate. Although I was daunted at the prospect at the time, I felt I had the support of my husband-to-be. When you're young, you always think you're prepared for everything, and you think you have a knowledge of what's coming ahead. I desperately wanted it to work. I loved my husband, and I wanted to share everything together. And I thought that we were a very good team.
Have you got it?
I do indeed, sir. Will that be all, sir?
Darling, this is a girl's ring. Someday you'll give a nice girl a ring like this, just like Papa gave me. Good boy.
Hello there. Sure are a lot of girls here.
Thanks to you, sir, there was a 30% increase in female applications this year.
Well, I like my odds then.
You know, I feel a little funny arriving a week later than everyone else.
I wouldn't worry too much if I were you, sir.
No.
If you miss anything important, I'm sure someone can be appointed to bring you up to speed.
No, I don't want that, Lewis. I just want to blend in. Need a hand there, old man.
Perfectly fine.
Terribly sorry, there, miss.
It's fine.
Oh, no. It's the least I can do.
It's quite all right.
I better let you get that one.
Oh, God. Bloody hell. Your Royal...
Will. Please call me Will.
Oh.
Lewis. What were your manners?
Oh, right, of course.
So, where's your run then?
Oh, it's just down here.
And, you are?
I'm Kate, sir. I'm Will. Sorry. I'm Kate Middleton. Oh, this is me.
May I,
Yes.
Wherever did you find that picture of
Oh,
me?
no, that's not,
Lewis? I thought we burned all these.
Sorry, sir. Appears we missed one.
Very nice meeting you. Kate.
I saved you a seat.
Michelangelo, with arguably his most famous work, the Statue of David. Imagine, from an unremarkable block of marble, a man with nothing more than a simple chisel, carved, some would say freed, one of the greatest masterpieces of all time. You might think he would have given the poor sod a bigger... I was going to say slingshot.
Good day, gentlemen. Ready to go yet?
Ready to go? Cynthia, I've missed 3 classes already. If this paper is anything short of brilliant, I will fail. Simple as that.
Can't you get Lewis to write it for you?
Are you mad?
He is your aide, isn't he?
I thought you were my aide. So where are all these notes that you're going to give me?
I'm afraid I'm not the world's best note taker.
Quite right.
Fine. You want notes? Duncan?
I missed that century.
Kate? You who, Kate? We need your notes on the Rococo period. Got anything good?
Listen, we shouldn't have interrupted you. I will manage with what I have. No, really. Thanks.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. I've been trying to reach you, but apparently you're not answering your phone.
I'm not answering my phone because I'm in the library working. Or rather trying to.
With all due respect, Your Royal Highness, I'm going to have to remind you and your friends that this is a quiet study area.
Of course. Please forgive us.
Let me just say, we're all so pleased to have you here, sir.
Good to be here. Shame on you. Getting me in trouble.
My apologies, sir. But if I may have a word, it's fairly important. Concerns the dedication you're giving on Saturday.
Bye, matey.
Thanks. Thank you.
Are you gonna gut that, mate? Oh, look. It's the Queen.
What?
Oh, I wonder what she wants.
She would never call this hour.
I was talking about Cynthia.
She's texting me now. You're supposed to be here over an hour ago.
Turning our attention to the Italian Renaissance, where, much like the mafia we see in movies today, the Medicis ruled Florence through threats, bribes, and arranged marriages. As far as we know, there were no horse heads slipped under bed sheets, but it was Cosimo de' Medici, ruling Florence in the mid-15th century, whom many consider one of the first, if not the first, mafia godfather.
$14.53.
My tab's not closed yet. The fall of the Byzantine Empire.
Noted for thick dramatic brushstrokes.
It was Masaccio.
Brilliant. Now, by the time I get back, be ready to enter the 16th.
Kate. Your lifesaver.
Anything for the cause.
It's you. I heard you were coming to school here. Not a shot, my dear, and a pint from a chum here. What do you know that rhymes?
I'm fine, but thanks all the same.
Freddie, I think you've had enough.
That girl, she's got some real cheek, doesn't she?
Relax, mate. She's just doing her job.
Freddie, I think it's time you went home.
I'm not going anywhere. Can't you see I'm having an audience with our future king? You know, Willie. Hey, you don't mind me calling you Willie. Now, don't get me wrong. Your dad, nice enough bloke and all, but come on. We all know you should be king, not him. Come on, let's have a look at you. Hey, what's this? Hey, the guard's come to throw me in the tower.
It's not necessary, James.
I'm so sorry, but...
No, it's all right. To be perfectly honest with you, I've been giving some serious thought to chucking it all in.
Seriously? You're leaving?
I've been feeling a bit claustrophobic here and, a bit daunted.
Yeah, but... I mean, you're doing it. You're managing.
Yes. As in the pub just now.
Can I say something? Okay, I know this isn't my place at all, or even my business. But when will you ever have the chance again to live this close to a normal life? Look at what you have here. You have 4 years of being around people your own age and finding friends that you're going to have forever. You have 4 years of being your own person. See, Will? This is it. This is your normal.
I actually wrote excellent work at the bottom of your exam.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, well, there's no dodging it now. You are a certified star pupil, Professor Saul Seymour.
You didn't do too badly yourself.
Oh.
You got an A. You might know. All right, she did that dining hall.
You are such a jock.
This, is lasagna, isn't it?
Duty calling?
This duty will just have to wait.
So, what classes are you going to take next semester?
Hold on, keep still there. Gotta spot tartar sauce there. Well, I was thinking about taking Swahili. You care for a sample? Simpsons. I just told you that I love The Simpsons. No, I didn't. It was all gibberish.
What's going on? Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I completely lost track of time. Oh, 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, bye.
Hot date?
My lips are sealed. I am sworn to secrecy.
So, brother, this is what we paid for.
It's for charity, Harry.
Go, Duncan!
Oh, show some cheer, baby.
Yeah!
Oh,
That's it. Woo! Yeah, shake it. Take it, Duncan. Shake it, Duncan. Come on.
Kate's in this.
Who's Kate?
You know that? We're best friends.
Excuse me, miss. Would you care to come back to my castle for a minute? Just a little thing.
Jog on, mate.
Not yet, Nancy boy.
Kate, this is my extremely shy brother, Harry.
How'd you do? Nice to meet you too. Hello. Oh, Mr. Duncan. Oh, good to see you fully clothed. Who knew Duncan was such a natural?
Duncan's been doing this since we were 15. Always parade around the dorm in his skivvies.
Before that, mate, before that. Please. Doing it since he was about 12, I think. Picture business.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this family resemblance.
Yeah,
you got her eyes, mate.
And you've done this joke before, so about 5 times, I think it is. It's weighing a bit thin there. Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Good.
Okay.
Come on, Harry.
Let's top you up. It's very nice to meet you, Miss Middleton. A great honour to meet your acquaintance. A pleasure and an honour indeed. And it's good to be in your company. But let's get this party started, okay? That's what I like to hear. Who's up for some? Right? Who's up for some? Never have I ever.
Oh,
no. Come on, it's that time of the evening.
What's that? You go around the group and everyone says something that they may or may not have done. And if you have ever done that thing, you drink. Never have I ever done my own laundry.
I have to think.
Come on, we're princes. What do you want?
Pictures.
Oh, my
God.
Sorry.
It's your turn.
I have to think. Never have I ever puked in the middle of a French exam.
You know what? It was probably playing this bloody game the night before.
Yeah, it's true. It's not funny.
Never have I ever worn black lace, see-through lingerie so hot that it could speed up global warming for 100 of St. Andrews Fires.
Okay, right, I see. That's how it's going to be, is it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Fine.
Nice, mate.
Oh! There you go.
Never have I ever been tucked into bed by Sir Elton John.
Okay, I told you that in confidence. There's nothing sacred.
Oh, and Harry too!
Harry. It was a bedtime story. Whatever.
Come on.
Okay, my turn. Never have I ever kissed a prince.
What did you do? Mama had me kiss you when you were christened. Then what are you waiting for? Drink up, mate.
I never snogged you.
Well, yeah, but what about Father and Granddad?
See it off.
Chug, 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 chug.
Good lad.
Oh, all right, Will. Giving up on the RAs and that cafeteria food?
No, just community showers, huh?
Well, we're going to get a lot more work done this way.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait till you get a load of this.
One moment, please, sir. All clear.
All right. Come on.
Oh, my God.
No way. Wait till you see this part over here. Come on, look at me. Come on.
Oh, my God.
All right. Come on.
Look at this. It's the instruction manual for the security system.
Get used to it, mate. Bulletproof.
It's like we're living in the Matrix.
Go, I have a plan.
That's a remote control, you plonker.
Gentlemen, may we have your attention, please?
We thought
we've decided that you guys are going to help us keep this place nice and shiny and clean.
Most importantly, clean.
Not like your nasty, shoddy, knicker-strewn dormitory bunkers.
Come on.
Okay. So what you have to do is you have to put the detergent in this one, and then the fabric softener can go in this one, and then if you have any bleach, you can put it in that one. Very easy. Whoa, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
What, I'm adding Natasha?
You have to put it in the cap first. Okay, come over here. We'll use this washer. Into the cap, like so, and then into there. You see how easy that was?
It's just a total hardship, if you ask me.
Pathetic.
I'm starving. Kate, is there any more of that fish pie from Sunday?
I polished it off for breakfast. Sorry.
Well, I'm not eating any more pizza. Okay, I'll finish this and then I'll rustle something up.
And, you know, talking of birthdays, another well-known birthday boy is Prince William. Yeah, it's his 21st birthday party next week.
Alicia, turn that up.
And as usual, plenty of gossip going around about Wills and his social life. You know, we can only guess what's going on up there in that posh flat in Hope Street. And two of those flatmates are very cute females indeed. Anyway, here's an appropriate dedication for the royal birthday boy. Here's UK Soul Brigade and House of Love. Nudge, nudge, know what I mean?
Oh, that's right.
Ooh. Yeah, that's what's happening here. So I'm guessing Will likes Africa.
Haven't you noticed his room? Will loves Africa. It runs in the family. When we were younger, his mum fought against landmines there. His dad does a lot of conservation work.
Oh my God, this is it.
What fierce animal are you tonight?
I'm a lion.
My young lioness, with that keen eyesight of yours, can you tell me under which cup I'm hiding the marble?
Yes, Your Highness.
No. Wait. What's that there? Behind your ear? Well done. Wasn't that fantastic?
Can we have more, sir? Please, Prince Charles.
Oh, my. Your ears are nearly as big as mine. Now, pick a card, but don't let me see it. You must show it to all of your friends.
Charles, I just left William all smiles. He was having a good laugh with Diane's brother and sister.
I'm immensely relieved. What about you, my dear?
Oh, well.
How are you faring?
I won't say it hasn't been a tiny bit awkward, but everyone's been very pleasant and doing their best to put me at ease.
Oh, I'm so glad. Now, Mr. Elephant. Thank you. Now, we all know elephants have an excellent memory, so you will remember that card well, won't you?
It was so good of you to try to end the rift between the families.
It's William wanted more than anything. And now, Camilla, if you would do me the favor of kindly opening your purse for our distinguished guests. Oh, my. Oh, my. What have we here? Is that it? For the queen of my heart.
is that Will?
I didn't know he played that.
I know, he's great.
Here he comes.
Jenna, I am so pleased you're able to make it.
I wouldn't have missed your 21st for anything.
Well, good, because you're the guest of honor.
Apicendo chango huito zenembodo.
Nina mushu kuru mangamang. Oh, have you seen my father? He's been doing his Houdini bit for kids. He will be absolutely ecstatic to see you, as I am.
Jenna Kirk, goddess of the Rift Valley, also known as the Happy Valley set in certain circles. Their parents have been trying to set them up for years. Kate? Kate?
Kate!
Harry.
So you finally made it to my castle after all, then? Are you joining us for drinks? All right, then. Fine. Please yourself. That is Kate Middleton, one of William's flatmates. I'll introduce you to her. I'll introduce you to everyone. Now, we need to get to the bit with the bear. The bear came afterwards when the helicopter crashed. I've still got the scar. Can you see that? Well, no. Well, of course you can't. It's dark.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Ah, Miss Middleton. How lovely to see you again. You lost?
I think I might be.
Well, I think it may be fortuitous for you to go that way. Who knows, you may bump into a familiar face.
Okay. Bye.
You look spectacular. Quite fun, isn't it? Just had my 200th public appearance up north. Barely had time to change into my costume. My goodness. Yeah, a lot of people don't come to London, so we just travel to them. To see what's going on, give them encouragement. Some have new factories, some unemployment, but you have to encourage them. And you are, my dear?
I'm Kate Middleton, Your Majesty. I'm at St Andrews with Prince William.
Ah, one of the Fab Four flatmates I've heard about.
I overheard you mentioning your public appearances, ma'am. Gosh, you must be terribly exhausted with all the travelling.
I was giving a gallantry award once to a young soldier, and I said to him, "That was a very brave thing you did," and he said, "It was just the training, Your Majesty." I think training is the answer to a great many things.
That was excellent. You won. Bravo, ma'am.
I think it's time you go pro, Grandma. Smashing party, Grandma. Thank you. You and Father just hit a bullseye with this one. Join us in the ballroom. We'll be playing some of your favorite tunes.
Strauss waltzes.
When did you come up with that one?
Oh, it's just something I, practice from time to time.
It's
just infatuation. I know there's a fascination right here in my
Don't step on her toes, Governor.
Like you never did, Wills.
Oh.
She's very beautiful. Your friend from Africa.
Now she is. And very special.
Have just started.
It's not often we get to dress up and have nice glasses and the best china. Otherwise, I wouldn't see the light of day. It is splendid to be able to show it. We don't actually live like this all the time.
Let me show you one.
Oh.
Where did you learn that one?
That one my mother taught me.
When I am away every moment, I miss you. Could it be that I'm in love?
Hello?
In the kitchen.
Ali? Duncan?
At the pub?
What's all this?
Well, let's see here. We have some of your favorite fish baking inside here, and some certified organic vegetables roasting right over inside there. You want to see?
Oh, God.
Have you ever really been in love? So in love that you can rise above any ordinary pain, coming time and time again to the place that you've been dreaming of.
So, well, what made you do all this tonight?
I just... You know, you are always the one cooking around here.
And the flowers? And the candles?
Make a special dinner. For you. So, I have a bunch more movies here. I thought maybe we could watch some Monty Python, if you like.
Yes. Yeah. That sounds like a perfect night to me. What you did tonight for me, so special. William.
You never caught me. William.
So, did you know that this is my favorite billiards club?
There were a lot of things I didn't know about you before we first met.
Oh, really? Like what?
For example, how brassed off you are in the morning before you've had your first tea, Mr. Grumpy. Or the excitement excited way you talk when you go on about Africa. Your silly little laugh. And the way your shorts hang off your hips.
All right. Enough about me. What about you?
What about me?
Well, what don't I know about you?
Well, I was a bumblebee once, as well as a dinosaur, a cowgirl, pirate, and a fairy princess.
So, basically you're telling me you have multiple personalities.
Oh, no, it's much worse. It was child labor. You see, when I was 6 and my sister was 5, we modelled for our parents' party planning catalogue.
My. From there to stardom, and so I just get. All right, so come on, let's try this one more time here. Get a little bit closer, lean down, and place your hand flat on the table.
Like that?
Very good. And now, when you come through, be sure to stroke. Don't poke. All right?
Yep.
Give it your best. Oh. That was great. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, they have played a little.
Oh, really? Have you? Just a little?
I mean, don't you ever think about it?
What's that?
Becoming king one day.
I think that's a long ways off, don't you? And besides, you know, by that time, they may have done away with us completely. Well, the monarchy, that is.
Oh, that's highly unlikely.
If I do become king...
When you become king?
I think that I would like to serve in an entirely different way. Never would I sit on a throne or wear a crown. My mother once told me that if ever she would be a queen, she wanted to be a queen in people's hearts. I would like to be the people's king.
Yeah. Someone that they can relate to.
Yes. Who, burns the dinner more times than he cares to admit. Go on, that's right.
Okay, Mum, the first time that you meet Prince Charles on a given day, you have to use the highest form of address, which is Your Royal Highness, and that's the same for Camilla. And then after that, you use Sir or Ma'am. And don't forget that the women have to curtsy and men just nod their head.
All I have to do is nod. Well, appears I've got it easy then.
Yes.
How's this? Your Royal Highness. Your Royal Highness.
Very good.
Thank you. Your Royal Highness. Hello. Oh, I'm very pleased to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
How do you do?
I've been telling people this for years, till everyone thought I sounded a bit daft. But you see what happened with the drought in Africa a couple of years ago. You have malaria, and the dengue fever running rampant. It's all a mark of global warming. If we don't do something now, the results could be catastrophic.
Oh, I know, it's terrible. To our establishment, Party Pieces, we've been trying to introduce a line of eco-friendly products. We have our paper lanterns for Halloween and paper streamers, fabric bunting. It's all completely 100% recyclable. We even do personalised bunting.
We're trying not to leave our carbon footprint.
Yes.
So, I'm going to miss William while he's away at Sandhurst.
So what are your plans now that you've graduated?
Oh, well, I've actually just been offered a job at Jigsaw, so... Oh, it's a fashion company. I'm going to be the assistant accessories buyer.
Oh, well, good for you. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you.
I've never been one for fashion. Most of my accessories date back to the Victorian age. Most of them covered in horsehair. Well, I must say that's a lovely suit. You look fabulous in it. You're too kind, thank you. You took a veritable squadron of seamstresses and stylists. I am trying, though. Right, darling?
And succeeding, darling.
It does take a lot to go toe-to-toe with Savile Row's most dapper customer.
Oh, I'm not James Bond, but I have my moments.
Come on, what's wrong?
Oh, God, I almost died when my parents invited your father and Camilla to spend the night at Bucklebury.
Oh, come on, it went brilliantly. Our families have much in common. Both hardworking and both involved in family businesses.
95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Well done, gentlemen. You are now dismissed until Monday morning, 0500 hours.
Let me have another look. Just a quick peek. Ooh, you little vixen.
Well, I needed one for the trip. It's his graduation gift to me, so... You know?
Oh, you're one lucky girl, Miss Middleton. I'm sure this is it.
This is what?
He's going to propose to you this time. I can just feel it.
In my bones.
Lewis, have you seen my camera?
Well, it took a long time to understand why people were so interested in me. But I assumed it was because my husband I'd done a lot of wonderful work leading up to our marriage. And then there were my 2 darling boys. Wonderful gifts. But with raising a family, there comes enormous responsibility. Especially William, his future being as it is. By the time he arrived, it was a tremendous relief. Because it was all peaceful again. I think marriage, especially when you've had divorced parents like myself, you want to try even harder to make it work, and you don't want to fall back into a pattern that you've seen happen in your own family.
Sir? No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Never have I ever painted my toenails.
The strangest shade of pink ever known to man.
Oh, well, actually, that doesn't count because they're fuchsia, actually.
Oh, the fuchsia?
Otherwise known as the strangest shade of pink ever known to man. Come on then, I got you.
Oh.
Let's have it. Come on, one more grape.
Mm-hmm.
Open up, open up. Oh, score.
Yes.
Do you know you can't get drunk on these?
You can't?
Grapes actually have to ferment first.
Do they?
Speaking of toes, Your Highness, never have I ever had a male pedicure.
Pedicure?
Oh, come on, those feet are prettier than mine.
All right, maybe once.
You and your royal treatment.
No.
Do that.
All right.
All right.
No.
Come on.
No.
Payback time.
What is it?
Oh, there's a man behind that tree taking pictures of us. Will, we haven't had the chance to be alone for such a long time.
Sorry, Kate. Don't acknowledge him.
William has been very active in the press of late. First the tabloids, and now this event honoring Diana. Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Puff Daddy. Nelly Furtado. Pharrell Williams. Fergie.
Not our Fergie.
Sir Elton John, Rod Stewart, and Dennis Hopper. Does he sing too?
Not that I'm aware of.
And William arranged for all this talent?
William and Harry. This 10th anniversary of Diana's death has been quite hard on the boys. All their plans, the concert, the memorial, it means a lot to them.
And this Middleton girl, does she mean a lot?
Isn't that why you're here?
That was good fun. I wondered what all the fuss was about.
When I bought it for William for Christmas, he wondered if you wouldn't fancy playing it from time to time.
It does get the heart rate up, doesn't it?
Thanks.
Bring us some tea, will you?
I can't tell you what a wonderful surprise and honour it is to get to spend some time with Her Majesty.
Shall we sit down?
The fruit these trees produce in summer is so sweet.
I must say, for blue blood, you've got quite the green thumb for it.
Sometimes. Oh, it makes for a most excellent jam as well. You and Kate must try some for breakfast.
That would be lovely.
So, how many years has it been?
You mean Kate and me?
Yes.
I don't know. Nearly 5. Actually, 6 if you count the time we were just friends.
When you first approached me about Kate, I strongly advised, as I recall your grandmother did as well, not to rush into anything. But now that it's been 5, 6 years, you certainly don't run that risk anymore.
Now, Kate, have you done any public speaking?
Other than the odd presentation in class at university, I can't say I really have. I think that I'm much better one-on-one.
You know, my father had a stutter, cross he bore to his grave. Yet never once did he shirk a public responsibility or engagement. The way I see it, if he could give a good speech, we certainly better try.
Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right.
I'm just afraid that the same thing will happen to Kate as it did to Mother.
So you marry no one, become a hermit. Is that what you want? William, the press will always be there. They're never going to stop hounding you and whomever you're with. William, I'm just telling you, a lot of people expect a lot of things from you, and not just this family. Oh. Lily of the Valley, spawned out of nature to bring you good fortune, in happiness and in love. There you are. We'd better go back inside. Your grandmother is probably giving poor Kate the Grand Inquisition. William, it's for you to search your heart, but I think anyone would agree it's certainly time for you to make your intentions clear, whatever they may be. Sometimes a man gets to a point where he either needs to commit or let go.
How long will you be gone this time?
Just 2.5 months.
It's 10 weeks.
Something compared to Sandhurst.
Well, I was just getting used to having you around. I love these old shops. Oh.
Grandma used to have something similar.
Can't you just imagine rocking a little William or Wilhelmina around in that?
Ah, ma'am. Sir, sorry to interrupt. Your car for Camp Bovington is ready.
Right.
I'm going to come and visit you every weekend.
I'm not sure it's as easy as all that. I'm an officer now. I have a whole troop to oversee. I'll be doing something almost every day.
I'm really going to miss you.
Sure I'll have a leave soon. I'll be back before you even know I'm gone.
Where's William, Kate?
Have you spoken to him? Kate, it's been 5 years. Are you tired of waiting?
Do you mind being called Waity Kate here?
Is Bill cheating?
Oh, bloody paparazzi. Cheating on me, how could you? Oh. on, Will. Pick up. No. God, I'm glad you made it this weekend.
It's good to be here.
Hey.
Kate? Kate! Hey!
It's like they're multiplying every day.
What do you expect? We're out in public more. Put more blood in the water. More sharks will come. We should have waited and posed from outside. They won't leave us alone until they get the picture.
Come on, James, let's go.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong?
How could you let her dance with you like that? It was all over you, and I was just standing there looking on. Don't you know how incredibly foolish?
What was I supposed to do? Make a show of I can't dance with you because I'm with her?
Yeah, that's exactly what you were supposed to do.
Kate, we weren't in some ballroom doing a waltz. We were in a club. We were on the dance floor with other people. We were all dancing.
Yeah, but we weren't all dancing like she was. God, sometimes...
Sometimes what?
Sometimes I don't feel like you want this to happen.
Want what to happen?
Want us to happen.
Oh, great. Now they're following us because you didn't stop and pose for them. God. Just put your head down.
I'll try and lose him, sir. No, don't accelerate. You'll just turn into a high-speed chase. Keep driving as you were. Got it, sir. Hey.
What just happened?
Secret Service, sir. We'll be all clear from now.
Secret Service.
You sure you don't want me to come up?
Yes. Positive.
Right.
The most daunting aspect was the media attention, because my husband and I, we were told when we got engaged that the media would go quietly, and it didn't. And then when we were married, they said it would go quietly, and it didn't. And then it started to focus very much on me, and I seemed to be on the front of a newspaper every single day, which is an isolating experience. And the higher the media place you, is the bigger the drop.
Hello? Oh my God, I'm so glad you called. I really wanted to be the first one to call, but because look, I wanted to say about last night. I am so sorry because I behaved so dreadfully. What? Well, are you serious? What? No, please.
You know, I can't remember the last time you let me win.
I think you're just getting faster, little brother. That training tour in Canada must have given those meager muscles some charge.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll be back soon. Let's see, what else can I have you at? Now, a free bird. You'll have much more time to take me on. Oh, what's got you so gutted? Are you missing her?
Yes, of course, but I was expecting that.
Yeah, she was great, quite right, but I mean, there's plenty more fish in the sea, mate. Come on.
I watched the tape of Mother's last interview.
Why would you do that, Will?
Shall we ride along, then?
So how are you? Pippa's been trying to get hold of you.
Mum, what are you even doing here?
I'm meeting your father in town for lunch, so I can only stay a minute.
What's all this?
Oh, just a few new clothes.
Oh.
You know as well as I do that looking great on the outside helps you feel better on the inside.
Oh, Mother, please.
You know, darling, your father and I weren't privileged to have the sort of education we've been able to provide for you. We have to work our backsides off every day to make party pieces successful so that our children can hold their own with lords and ladies and dukes and duchesses and be every bit as worldly and sophisticated as any one of them. And that is exactly who you are. We have to work for our dreams. If you want to marry a prince, you just have to keep on working.
It has nothing to do with him being a prince. It's just that I love him and I miss him and that's all. It's nothing to do with his title.
Do you remember when you were at prep school? You took on tennis, swimming, rowing. Do you remember? You were exhausted all the time, but you stubbornly refused to give anything up. You were determined to master it all. If anyone knows what to do, my darling, you do. You do. Come here. Come here. Oh.
It's just infatuation. I know there's a fascination right here in my heart. Just the ocean air brings a love affair.
Hey, is this your new
And
man?
I feel a romance that we have just started.
Does this mean it's all over with William Kate?
Stop here, please.
Evening, ladies, fellas. Are you all right? How you doing? You think you look a bit? He looks a bit. He's looking. He looks ill. I don't want to leave him. I need a glass of water. Shh. Really though, how incredibly cheeky of her. To go out with your old polo mate, and then that bloke was in Andrews, what's his name?
She's trying to get back at me, isn't she? Telling me that two can play that game.
And she's, playing it rather well, I must say. Did you see that fancy boy mold she was with in all the tabloids yesterday?
Oh, to be perfectly honest with you, I really couldn't care less. She's a single woman. She can do whatever she bloody well likes.
Well, if it's any consolation, brother, you're much better looking. Well, you used to be.
Hey!
Ow! Well, you really are angry, aren't you?
Oh!
I love this part coming up. It's gorgeous, simply gorgeous.
You always see so much more than I do. Shadows and angles.
My RAF days. We fly over the same village at different times of day. I can still tell the time by those shadows. I barely need this watch.
Well, I must say I have improved quite a bit.
Yes, you have. Since our honeymoon, trying to paint Burke Hall Lake while we were fishing.
Hello. Good evening, one and all.
Please, don't let us interrupt. We're just here to observe the proceedings.
You're sauce, both of you.
Oh, I think they're well beyond sauced.
Oh, great picture, Dad. You know what I think it needs, though? It needs a little bird, it needs a little sparrow, just...
Stop it. This is a month's work. Stop. This is not amusing in the least.
I'm going to have some very strong black tea sent up straight away.
Oh, with plenty of sugar and milk.
And crumpets, please.
Of course.
Your conduct is unbecoming. Oh, you're a fine one.
I'm sorry.
You don't expect to garner points, do you, the way you ended with Kate? Thoughtless, after so long a courtship.
Oh, the women who've been with me haven't done too badly. Isabella, Jenna, Olivia, quite well, in fact. Yes, I've been known to be a bit of a stepping stone. But at least they're all alive.
Don't take that tone with me. I have paid dearly for my sins and continue to pay for them every single day.
All right, then. Come on, you two. Break it up. Just... What will it be, then? Hey? Pistol, sword, 6 paces. It's almost sunrise.
Harry, let me have a word with William. Go. No question, I've made my mistakes, William. But no one can go back and change what happened to your mother. Certainly not I. It would be nice to go through life without any regrets. Unfortunately, I have many. And I just don't want the same for you.
Father, I don't mean to place any blame.
Being with your mother gave me the only two things in life that I shall never regret, my two boys. William, I loved your mother, but we were a stratosphere apart in so many ways. Camilla and I, we complement each other, and that's what endures. I just want you to be happy. I miss you, love. I read recently that young people today, despite their advantages and technology, are less mature than you and I were at that age. The way William has handled this relationship with Kate.
Is she gone, the Middleton girl?
It appears so. Do you think she was too fragile?
On the contrary, I think she's rather persevering.
Just answer me this. Did I give you as hard a time as William is giving me?
Worse. Your father and I lived through Anne Whiplash Wallace, Diana's sister, Sarah, the brewer's daughter, Sabrina Guinness, and, dare I say, Camilla. Don't be hard on yourself, Charles. I realize now at my age that your father and I put you under a dreadful pressure to marry and produce an heir. Times weren't what they are today. You couldn't live with a woman before you were married. You couldn't marry a woman who had been married. And I know, I tried to advise you as best I could, but my views were colored by what my parents believed. My father, you know, never got over the scandal involving my Uncle David and that woman Wallace Simpson. So much so that my beloved sister Margaret couldn't marry the man she loved because he was a commoner. Things are very different now, aren't they? They are so progressive in this new world of your sons. We mustn't be too hard on the boys. We must embrace this new world of theirs. We try to do right, but we mirror our time as they will mirror theirs.
Well said, Mother. Thanks. Good night, then.
Good night, son.
Are you saying we have a prudish family, dear? You forgot to mention your great-uncle, Edward VII. As I recall, he had 52 mistresses. Most of them while married to Queen Alexandra.
Oh, I didn't forget.
That's so good line. Alicia.
What's wrong?
He's here.
Who?
Will, he's down in front. Well, you knew he was going to be here, didn't you?
Hey, come on, of course not. That's not even Will.
I stared at that head for a whole term in art history. Trust me, I know that head.
Well, if it is him, it appears he's not with another girl. Hmm? It's true.
I never take myself too seriously. Life is just a journey. When the day of our separation did arrive, the first thing I did was rush down, talk to the children. And William produced a box of chocolates and said, "Mummy, I think you've been hurt. These are to make you smile again." And I did. I think all people need someone to give them affection, to make them feel important, to support them, to give them light in their dark tunnels. I want my boys to have an understanding of people's emotions, people's insecurities, and people's hopes and dreams. I put it to William that if you find that love in your life, you must hang on to it, take care of it. And if you're lucky enough to find someone who shares that love, you must protect it. And if you find someone who loves you, you must protect her.
No chance for photographs here. Unless one of them is a member of the Omaru tribe. Careful.
Hold on a minute.
They didn't mention this in the guidebook.
It's not in the guidebook.
Nickety nackety, hey, no nappity, willoughby, wallaby, rustic quality, nickety nackety, na na na.
Oh, I feel so comfortable here.
It's such an incredible place. I can see what draws you here.
I was talking about your lap. You hear that?
What, the croaking frog?
No. That's actually another brother that we don't like to talk about. Jeremy. Now, if you kissed him, you'd have 2 princes at your beck and call.
Well, I already have my hands full with one, thank you.
Oh.
Did you hear that? That sounds a bit fiercer than a frog.
I'll protect you. William means great protector. My mother actually gave me that name because, well, she understood what was in my future. That I would have to protect the country one day. But before it comes to that, I need to protect the woman that I love. I don't know that I haven't always done such a brilliant job of it.
We were younger then, and we were both finding ourselves. I wasn't happy about it at the time, but, well, it's made me stronger, and it's made us stronger, so.
You're such a romantic.
Me, according to our guidebook.
Guidebook.
When a female black rhino falls in love with a male black rhino, she rubs her head on his to familiarize him with her scent. That's sweet, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I suppose it could be. Have you ever had a whiff of a rhino? Ooh, my word. Never have I ever. Yeah, I was thinking of myself as more of a bald eagle. The fact that eagles, they mate for life. But of course, they commit by instinct, and we mere mortals do it by choice. It's just that sometimes it's hard to know what the right choice is. And you spend a lot of sleepless nights wondering if you'll ever make that choice. Never have I ever until you finally found true love, Catherine.
Catherine. Never call me Catherine.
I promise you this. I will love, and I will protect you until the day I die. Catherine. Will you marry me?
Yes. Never have I ever wanted to say yes to something more than this.